Hi, we are going to learn how to round the numbers, and there are two types. One is to round the number to the nearest decimal places, and the other one is to round the numbers to the significant figures. So now we are going to learn the example. We are going to round this number 64.839906 to the nearest whole number. To make it the nearest whole number, we have to see the first decimal place. So we take 64.8, and we have to see the first decimal value. Here the first decimal value is 8, which is greater than 5. So in that case we have to add 1 to the next digit which is before 8. So we add 4 with 1. We have 4 plus 1 gives 5, and the nearest whole number is 65. So we got the answer for A. Next one for B. We are asking to round it to the nearest one decimal place. So we take the number 64 point, we take the number 83. We have to see the second decimal value. What is that? So we can notice that it is 3, which is less than 5. So if the value is equal to 5 or greater than 5 only, we have to add 1 to the before digit of 3. But here the value is less than 5, so we can write the number without adding 1, that is 64.8 as it is. We go to the question C. We're asking to round the number to the 3 decimal places. So we have to see the number 64.8399. If they ask to make it for the 3 decimal place, we have to see the fourth decimal value. See, the fourth decimal value is 9, which is greater than 5. So we have to add 1 to the third digit. So when we add 1 to the third digit, what we get, it becomes 9 plus 1 is 10, and it becomes 0 here, and 1 carries here, so 4, 8. So the answer is 64.840 for 3 decimal places. So you can see the answer here. So this is how you have to find out the decimal places. Next, we are going to round the decimal values to the significant figures. This is the first example here, 1076. So we have 4 digits here, 4 digits totally, and we are going to make it 3 significant figures. So what is the condition for making it to 3 significant figures? So we have to see the fourth digit as we did in the decimals. See, the number is 1.076. You can notice that to make it 3 significant figure, we have to look over the fourth digit. See, without seeing the decimals, starting from this is the first digit, second, third, and the fourth digit now. So we have to see the fourth digit here now. The fourth digit is 6, which is greater than 5. And so we add 1 to the third digit, it becomes 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. And write the remaining numbers. So we get the answer 1.08. In question B, we are going to see that 0.0736 is converted to one SF, one significant figure. So here we can see that you have two zeros after the decimal place, so which is not valued. So 7 is the first digit, we have to take it as a significant figure. We should not consider these two zeros as the digits. So to make it 1 SF, we have to start from 7. We have to take only the number 736. And we can see that 0.00736. So we need to see the second significant figure. Here the second SF is 3, which is less than 5. So we round it. It did not add any 1 to the next before digit, that is 7, and we write simply the 1 SF as 0.007. That is the answer. This is how you have to work out, and we're going to see some other questions based on that. So round each number to two decimal places. Here we are going to make it two decimal place, we have to see the third digit, and the third digit is 5. So we know the rule, which is equal to 5 or greater than 5, we have to add 1 here. So when we add 1 with 8, it becomes 9, so the answer is 3.19. Next, 0.064, we see the third decimal place is 4. The 4 is less than 5, and we can write the answer 0.06 without adding 1, because the third decimal place is less than 5. And here the third decimal place is 5, so we can add 1 with 4, so which will give you 38.35. And similarly, here we see the third decimal place is 9, which is greater than 5. So we add 1 with the 4, it becomes 2.15. And similarly here we see the third decimal place is 9, which is greater than 5, and we add 1 with 9 here plus 1. With the second digit, so 9 plus 1 becomes 10, and take the carry over here. Again 9 plus 1 becomes 10. So 1 is carried here. So 1.00 is the answer. And similarly here we don't see the zeros after the decimal. So, but here we are seeing only for decimal places. It is not for significant figure. So we can so for decimal places it is valued to 0.062. The third decimal place is less than 5. So we can write the answer as 0.06. And similarly here we see the third decimal value is greater than 5, and you can add 1 here, so the answer will be 0.01. And for next one, you can see the third decimal place is also greater than 5 here, so the answer is 3.02. Now we are going to see how to make it significant figures. So we have the number 4512 Question A. First they are asking us to round it to fourth significant figure. That is, all the digits should be non-zero number. The four digits should be non-zero, other than 0. So you can see that the given number itself is a non-zero, all the four digits. So the answer for the A, subdivision 1, is 4512 itself. So we're going to do it for A now. For A, subdivision 1, 4512 is the answer. Okay, subdivision 2, they are asking to round it to 3SF. 3SF means we should see the fourth digit, that is 2. So 2 is less than 5. So we don't need to add 1 to the third digit. So it can be 4, 5, 1, and the remaining digit should be made 0. So that is the difference between the decimal place and the significant figure. And the third question is asked to make a 1SF here. Has to make 1SF. So the answer is we have to see the second digit. We have to see the second digit of this number. So the second digit is 5. So we need to add 1 to the first digit. It becomes 4 plus 1 is 5. So the one significant figure is 5000. That is, we have added 1 with 4, so 4 plus 1 is 5, and the remaining numbers are made 0 because the question is just for one significant figure. I hope you understand these questions. Thank you.